Hello and welcome to the Mobile Youth Show. I'm your host, Freddie Benjamin, and today I want to talk about how we can use ethnography to reveal lines of influence among teenagers. Now, to do that, let me tell you a story about three Indian teens in the Hyderabad slums of Hyderabad. Their names are Irfan, Kulbir, and Sai. Now, they all either attend school or work during the day, but when it comes to the evenings, they hang out at a medical store in their neighborhood. The teens call it their adda, which loosely translated in English means a hub. Now, this hub is not a virtual online community. It is an offline entity where these young teens, among other things, meet up to learn, to discuss, and update their knowledge of how to best use their mobile phones. In other words, the Adda is a social space for the five teens made possible via mobile phones. The teens rely on the hub to learn, show off, brag, and teach each other about using the mobile phone. The hub also functions kind of like an advisory body where the teens recommend each other which mobile to buy at what price points, what internet plans to purchase, and where to download free games and movies from. Now let's look at the individual stories. 16-year-old Irfan works at the Hub, which is a medical store, and the store owner Nasir does not mind the young teens hanging out there. Now, since Irfan works there, he does command a sort of higher status among the group. After all, he's indirectly providing them the space to hang out. However, when they get together and start discussing their mobile phones, Irfan takes a backseat and Kulbir steps up. Now, Irfan owns a basic unbranded phone with no internet or Bluetooth capabilities. When he wants new music or any content on his phone, he relies on Kulbir for it. 17-year-old Sai is a daily wage laborer at a construction site near Hyderabad. But what he's most excited about is mobile gaming. He bought a Java-enabled Micromax handset, following Kulbir's advice, just for his gaming needs. And once he had the phone, Sai got Kulbir to transfer games he had onto his new Micromax phone. Finally, let's look at Kulbir. Kulbir is a 16-year-old high school student who has been using mobile and the internet for more than 5 years. He worked a summer holiday assisting a pharmacist and spent most of his salary for a second-hand Nokia N83, which supports advanced gaming. He not only has the most advanced handset in the group, but also the most thorough and trusted knowledge when it comes to getting content for the mobile. He discovered the website waptrick.com, a site used by teens across Hyderabad to download free content on their mobile. Kulbir is also the only member who has accounts on Yahoo, Facebook, and Orkut. Now, over the years, Kulbir has developed a name for himself in Hyderabad as a mobile guru of sorts. He definitely leverages this for his income needs with a very entrepreneurial approach. He engages in buying used handsets from friends and selling them to the laborers in the area. And people trust the phone he recommends and sells to them. So how is this story relevant to developing lines of influence, understanding how lines of influence are formed? Well, it shows the unique insights that ethnography and anthropological research brings to the table. Now, anthropologists study young people in a natural cultural setting instead of in isolation. This helps us understand how lines of influence are formed in peer groups. And understanding influence is key whether you are a brand selling a product or a development organization trying to get the teens into school and out of poverty. Sai and Irfan trust Kulbir more than any organization or any brand. If Kulbir can influence Sai and Irfan to buy mobile devices and download songs, the question we need to be asking is how can we get Kulbir to send Irfan and Sai back to school and complete their education? And Kulbir teaches them how to download games, remove viruses from their phone, and format the phone. He's really a dispenser of knowledge. So how can we get Kulbir to teach them English and math? And these are the questions we should be asking, and we can only get to these questions if we begin with anthropology and ethnography. And finally, I'd like to disclose that this research was conducted by Nimi Rangaswamy and Edward Cottrell of Microsoft Research in Bangalore, India. You can get their complete findings in the paper titled Anthropology, Development and ICTs, Slums, Youth, and the Mobile Internet in Urban India. That is all the time we have for today. Thank you for listening. Join us again next week for more insights into mobile and youth cultures. Till then, you can also check out our website www.mobileYouth.org.